Hey everybody, it's J-Reg here, and I'm here to talk to you about a game that is personally one of my favorites, one that I can easily kill hours upon hours of time when I have nothing to do. Because it's a good game if you're just looking for something to play, something to kill time. For anyone with any age, in my opinion, because there's really not a lot of bad things in the game. I want to describe some things about it, and if you know what it is, then you probably already know where this is going. It's a dungeon crawler. It's the third one in a series. It has to do with sorry about that. The three primal evils. I think it was like 6 lesser evils. It's a great game. You play Nephilim. You're pretty much an unstoppable thing of angel and demon put together. I'm sure most of you already know what it is. Most of you would know, and most of y'all would guess it's Diablo 3. Now, I have the Ultimate Evil Edition that I pre-ordered from GameStop itself, which the Ultimate Evil Edition gives you this. Diablo 3, the original game. Which means I didn't have to buy Diablo 3 and then get Reaper Souls. Which is great, because that alone right there was only $40, which I could easily afford. Ooh, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Late night. Sorry about that. Some points, some pros and cons about the game are definitely pros. Definitely, great loot system, great combat mechanics, great story for the whole game overall. Good boss fights, great scenery, great graphics, and there's a long list of things that were great about this game. The cons. Where to start? Probably the build up for Reaper Souls wasn't that great. There's a lot of hoopla about it, but you face death in Reaper of Souls, which is what this is about. It's about Reaper of Souls, not Diablo 3. You face death in Reaper of Souls. Malthael, the Angel of Death. You face the Angel of Death. You would think, oh crap, I'm probably going to die. No, you can easily kill him in a good minute and a half, sadly. Which was way too easy. It killed it for me. I was looking forward to it, because I played through Diablo 3, Diablo 1, Diablo 2. I played through all of those, and then that happens. You face death, and you pretty much kill death. What happens after you kill death? That's a plot hole in the game that I found. That's a plot hole in the story. What happens when you kill death? What's going to happen after that? Because you're not going to become the Angel of Death. Tyrael's the Angel of, I think it was Wisdom, who becomes the Angel of Death. At the very ending of the game, spoilers, I know I probably shouldn't say this, very ending of it, you pretty much are, Tyrael talks and says, the Nephilim is this great warrior, but he is also human. He has a soul and heart that is corruptible. Will he be able to stand against that corruption when it happens? Which, you play the hero, you automatically fight the evil. That was another thing with the very ending. The ending was horrible, very anticlimactic. This big build up, big build up, big build up, build up, build up, build up, build up, and then crash. It killed it for me. It killed it for me. I'm sorry. I'm ranting. I know it's supposed to be a review, but that's the con. Is the ending is very anticlimactic. The story itself is overall pretty okay. The combat mechanics are amazing. The loot is great. Sorry, y'all. The loot system is amazing. Adventure mode. phenomenal, stellar. They could not have done a better job on adventure mode. Another mechanic they put into the game is the roll mechanic, which, crap. If you hold the controller like so, and it's the button near your A, X, B, Y buttons. It's this one. If you hit that way, you're gonna roll left. Hit this way, gonna roll right. Hit up, gonna roll forward. Hit back, gonna do a back roll. You can roll in any direction you want, which is great. It was awesome when they did that. It was great. It was amazing. You didn't have to be the demon hunter to roll anymore. And I'm not sure if that was just strictly on consoles. It might have been. Quote me if I'm wrong. But to me, it was good. It was a good feature for them to plug in, because I will say in the Battle of Mount Ao, it does get a little bit hard at one point when he sends the little plume or clouds of death against you, and it's helpful because when you see him coming at you, you can roll out the way. You can pop roll that way, 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 that way. You can roll any direction away from it. You can even run forward into it if you want to. If you want to be that guy, no one's stopping you. And it's great. It's an awesome function. But it kind of killed the Demon Hunter on that, because that was one of the reasons I got a Demon Hunter, was for the roll. And then I found out you can roll anyways, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just do Barbarian or Crusader. It might not be as good as a Demon Hunter's actual roll, but it saves you from making one, where it's strictly on the console. I'm not sure if it's like that on PC. I haven't played PC in a while. Where with the consoles, the Demon Hunters subject strictly to bows. Crossbow, one-handed crossbow, two-handed crossbow, and compound bows, or recurves, I guess, is what they are. It's strictly restricted to those, because I think, I might be wrong. Alright, I'm not going to say if I think I'm wrong. But, back on topic, it's a great game. It's amazing. I would definitely recommend getting it. It's worth the $40 if it's not even cost that anymore. It might even be less than that now. I'm not sure, because I bought it at GameStop brand new for $40. Brand new, $40, and you got 2 games. Well, technically a game and DLC, but you got all these other functions with the DLC. Most of the time, I know on console it was you already had bought the game, and now it was you have to spend another $40, or I think it was $60 for like the special edition. Why would you want that? I mean, there was a lot of things that they did for the game. There was a lot of hype. There was a lot of trumpet blowing for the game, for the DLC, and it was worth it. It was definitely worth all the hype, all the trumpet blowing, all the hoopla. But the game got more than it deserved. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Take away 1, because the story was okay. Nowhere near as good as most of the stories any game has ever had in Diablo. Most DLCs in Diablo have still had a better story than this. For the boss fights in the game, Urzel, way too easy. Predictable as hell. You can easily dodge him and easily kill him. Mouth Ale, easily predictable. Easy to kill. Very easy to win against. The Indian, that's another point to take off. And it was horrible. It was really bad. Overall, it was the worst ending I've probably had in a game for a while. Next to probably a few other games that I might do a review on. I'd definitely recommend buying it. If you're not, well, most people probably aren't going to be criticizing about me about a game, because, well, yeah. But 8 out of 10 for the whole game itself. Diablo 3 standalone, I'd give that a 9. The Reaper Souls expansion, 8. Both of them put together, 9 out of 10. If you can get the Ultimate Evil Edition, I highly recommend it. If you can't, do what you can do. Buy the Reaper Souls when you get the chance. It's great. It's definitely worth the buy. Anyways, that's my time. It's Jerry Edge on YouTube. Like, favorite, put me a thumbs up, and I will see y'all another day. Peace.